Hey everyone, and welcome to travel diary number 3. One of the things I wanted to start doing on these travel diaries is, instead of just focusing on the things that I'm doing while abroad, the things that I do every week, also kind of making it a little more personal and sharing a bit more about myself, because I feel like when you watch someone online who you haven't met in person, it's kind of hard to enjoy it if you don't know who they are. I feel like that's like a weird self-promo where I'm like, I want you to like me, so I'm gonna tell you about myself. Anyways, it's just something I'm gonna try out. It's nothing too serious. I'm not gonna tell you my life story. I'm also not gonna tell you my deepest, darkest secrets, but we'll kind of become buddies in this system that we've got going on here. Fun fact number 1, I like to watch Zoella's videos in order to get into like a productive mood. So if I ever want to work on my website, film a video, or even if I'm like doing a paper for homework, I like to watch her videos because I just feel like she exudes this aura of productivity that just makes me want to be a better person. And so I just watch a couple of her videos and then I feel like I can get a ton of stuff done. Fun fact number 2, I am 100% for leggings for pants. I know there's some people out there that really are against wearing leggings just for pants, or like you're only allowed to wear leggings if your top covers your bottom half, or you know, you're wearing a skirt or a dress, but I'm like 100% for leggings for pants. The last thing is that I'm a very texture picky person when it comes to like not just eating but like feeling things. I'm a very tactile person. You done? I can't stand when people scratch sheets or those really like sandpapery winter coats. When you rub it against itself, oh, it's making me cringe. Oh no. That's like sounds, but it's also like touching that sandpapery winter coat just makes me feel, doesn't make me feel at ease, and I tend to like have to touch smooth or heavy weighted or soft things in order to feel to like calm down. I'm also texture picky in food, so like I can't stand mashed potatoes or stuffing and things like that, like soggy, mushy things. Just, oh, they make me sick. I cannot eat them. The other thing I wanted to start doing on this channel is like a things I've noticed section. So a lot of things that I experience here as like a foreign exchange student aren't like the places that I go and the museums I go to see. It's kind of like the immersion in the culture, and you notice things that you're like, I don't think I've ever seen that happen anywhere in my neck of the woods kind of thing. The first thing is that everyone smokes here, and I understand that like smoking is not a primarily British thing. Like tons of people in America smoke, but it's so like I don't think I could walk outside right now and have any trouble finding one person within the next like block. Let's not even say block. At this intersection out where I live, if I went out and stood there for 2 minutes waiting for the light to change, I guarantee you someone will be smoking. Probably 2 people. It's like, because you're not allowed to smoke in establishments or near them, so they just smoke on the sidewalks as they're walking back and forth. And as an asthmatic, it's the worst thing I think I've encountered. Followed almost directly by the extreme aggressiveness of drivers here. I haven't looked this up, so I don't know if pedestrians have the right of way. Is that same mentality is held up, or that same legal aspect is held up in the UK as it is in America? But like, cars go first. Like if you're halfway across the road and a car is about to turn, you stop in the middle and it will go in front of you. It has the right of way. I also haven't heard this many people honk since I was in India. And in India, they honk to signal that they're passing you, so that's all anyone ever did. It was like a cacophony of like merry little honks that were like, hey, I'm passing by you. But this is like, you know, the light's green, you should go. And it's like, they're so aggressive, and it's one of the things that makes me really upset. I'm like, you need to calm down. The last thing that I've noticed in the past, I don't know, what is this, week 4 that I've been here, is that like everyone rides a scooter. I'm not talking like the little motorized scooters. I'm talking about like razor scooters, you know, the ones we used to ride in like elementary school. My brother had one where you could like step on a thing in the back and it makes sparks. That thing was cool. No, like these scooters, and not just little kids, but like grown men and women in like work garb scootering down the road on like their like razor scooter thing. And I was like, it's like longboarding here. Like you see a lot of students longboard. Well, everyone's on a scooter over here, which I think is weird. Not that it's wrong or not that it angers me like the other two. This one's just strange. I don't think I would scooter anywhere, but I also don't longboard anywhere, so maybe that's just me. And now that we've got that little bit out of the way, just to do a little recap of the week, it really wasn't too busy. I did go to a walking tour, London walking tour for Jack the Ripper on Friday. It was like 2 hours, and we walked around the east side where all of the Jack the Ripper murders took place. It was really interesting, not only because you'd be standing there and she's like, oh, a dead girl was found right here, but you are also standing, and it was like there used to be houses that right here that looked just like the ones across the street. This stuff has been renovated, or this was there when that happened. It was, you know, it's kind of like immersing yourself in the history. Like being able to stand next to a building that existed back then, that experienced that, and also to stand right next to a renovated building that wasn't there before. That's, you know, a testament to like a newer age, and it's just the contrast and the history of that, of the things around us. It was a really interesting way to experience that part of London. Then on Saturday, I got together with a couple of friends to try and get our papers done for that Borough Market paper I was talking about that's going up on my blog. Didn't work. Instead, we drank cider and watched the first season of AHS, or American Horror Story. So yeah, we cidered up, watched some AHS instead of doing our papers, but I had a good time, so it was great. On Sunday, me, my roommate, and a friend of ours went to Brighton, which is a little seaside town south of here, if you didn't know. I absolutely loved it. It's such a cute little place. We went on the beach, we went on a pier, we went to what's called the lanes, which are like small little alleyways like lined with shops. We actually went into a shop called Chalky Walkie Doodah, which I think was just a chocolate shop, but it was kind of decorated all for Halloween, because obviously since it's now mid-September, Halloween is right around the corner. Anyways, it was a really, really neat place, and we just got to go and explore and have fun, and I loved the beach. Iffy on the whole rocky beach. I mean, it doesn't get everywhere like sand does, but I did like the whole like stones. As I said, I'm a very tactile person, and so being able to pick up and feel the stones was very relaxing, calming, and I don't know, it made me feel good on the inside. So. Then in less exciting news, I did go to orientation for University of Westminster on Monday because my classes officially start next week. So that's kind of nerve-wracking, but you know, what you gonna do? And the last thing I did this week was yesterday, which is really strange. I had this strange urge to go to Lush and get a bath bomb because I've never had like a working bath while the bath bomb craze was kind of a thing. I mean, I'd have to go and take a bath in my parents' bathroom, which is I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's kind of weird. I'd rather do it like in my own bath. But our drain doesn't work at home, so we only can take showers in our shower bath. But while I'm here, I have a shower bath, and I was like, you know what? I should get a bath bomb and treat myself to a relaxing bath bomb experience, because I've never actually used a bath bomb. So that's exciting. So yesterday, I ended up walking almost an hour to this incredibly large shopping center in like Shepherd's Bush Way or Green. I think it's Shepherd Bush Green. Anyways, I have a thing for malls. Well, I guess they're called shopping centers here. I can't get over how much I love shopping centers, malls. They make you feel good. Like, I just want to go and hang out in a mall. I like to do a fair bit of shopping too, but when you don't have any money, you go for the aesthetic. Anyway, so I did buy something at this mall. I bought a bath bomb, singular, I only bought one. It's called Honeybee Bath Bomb, and when I bought it, the lady said that they're discontinuing it, so if I really enjoy it, I should like buy a ton. I was like, well, that's not gonna happen because I don't have any money. But if you like honey, you should get this, because it's leaving. But if you have never tried it, or if you've never tried a bath bomb, I just thought this one was very, like, mild. It wasn't too fruity or too rich. And if you like honey, this smells like honey soap, like soap with a hint of honey. So it smells fresh, it smells clean, and it smells sweet, which is why I got it. It also looks like honeycomb, I guess. Woo! So I'm going to try that today. I'll let you know how it works. I'll probably Snapchat it. So if you're on that, you should go and check it out. But of course, it will have already happened by the time this is uploaded. So if you're sad that you missed it and you want to see what I'm doing here as it happens, go to LoveKelRenee on Instagram or Snapchat. That's where I post most of the stuff that I'm doing while I'm abroad, as well as there's a Facebook on my Facebook page, which is linked below. I do have an album with all of my pictures. It's not live right now, but all my pictures will be up there of like the landscapes I see and where I've been, things of that nature. Besides class that I had this morning, that is a total recap of my past week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned because there will be another one of these up next week. Bye bye!